Does graduating college make us rich? Can a college degree help us in becoming ultra wealthy? Well, any college commercial you watch suggests the answer is yes. Each advertisement shows polished images showing happy graduates setting off on a career to great success and financial reward. It's implied that this is the only path to success and wealth. But is that true? This video will answer this question. You see, college has become an obsession for many of us. Students study hard to get the best grades so that they can get into college. Parents pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to get their kids into the best college. A college degree is considered to be a passport to success for those who get good grades and have the financial means to attend a top college. But what if you're not academically gifted? What if you struggle at school and you're not a straight A student? What if you can't afford to go to college? Does this mean that financial success and great wealth is impossible for you? Well, maybe not. Keep watching to find out why. Chapter 1. What does college get you? In order to establish if a college degree can make us wealthy, we first have to look at what college does get us. And the answer to that question is that college gets us qualifications. We go to college and study a certain set of subjects in order to earn qualifications. And the qualifications we earn at college are what employers are looking for in job applicants. Now, aside from gaining qualifications, going to college teaches us other things too. It generally teaches us to be more confident and disciplined. The workload and deadlines teach us time management skills, and we learn how to look for employment and how to behave during an interview for a position. Of course, there are other benefits from going to college, but the outcome at the end is to achieve academic qualifications. And these qualifications generally lead to one path: getting a job. Sometimes better qualifications lead to a better job. Sometimes the same qualifications from a superior college leads to a better job. But the constant here is that we gain qualifications and we get a job. Chapter 2. What does a job get us? So what does a job get us? A job, especially a well-paying one, gets us a career and a great lifestyle. As our careers continue, we gain promotions, earn more money, and our lifestyles improve. In general, we do this until we are aged around 65, or we retire early if we're lucky. Does this make us rich? Compared to many, yes it does. Does this make us ultra wealthy? Absolutely not. So for the sake of comparison, let's look at some really rich people and see what they do for a living. Chapter 3. Some billionaires we all know. Here are 6 billionaires we all know: Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, George Lucas, Mark Cuban, Oprah Winfrey. Now let's look at another list of 6 billionaires: Bill Gates, Michael Dell, Mark Zuckerberg, Richard Branson, Kim Kardashian, Jay-Z. What do they all have in common? Yes, before you say it, one of the things they have in common is that they have all amassed huge fortunes. But what else? How about I give you a clue? Can you image Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk slaving away in an office cubicle working for someone else for 40 plus hours a week? Of course you can't. It's hard to picture that. That's because the thing that all these billionaires have in common is that none of them work in a 9-to-5 job. You see, all of these billionaires have figured out the one thing that we all need to learn if we ever want to be truly wealthy. Working in a job will not make you ultra wealthy. Why is that? Well, in a job, you work for a certain number of hours per day, per week, per month, per year, whereupon you are paid for that time you put in. This means you are exchanging your time for money. This type of model does not make you rich. It doesn't matter if you're a low-level entry employee or high-level executive. You are always exchanging your time for money in this scenario. You can only work a maximum of 24 hours in a day, so there will always be a ceiling on the income you can earn. The only way to get out of this situation is to find a way to get paid when you are not working. This is what wealthy people have figured out. Chapter 4. How to get paid when you are not working. Well, you start your own business. That's right, all 12 notable billionaires we listed earlier have their own businesses. The companies they run provide multiple streams of income that keep the money coming in if they are working, sleeping, or laying on the beach. So, college teaches us how to get a job. But to be truly wealthy, we need to start a business. So the obvious question now is, does college give us the skills and attributes to start a business and potentially become a billionaire? Well, maybe not. Why is that? Well, let's go back to our 12 notable billionaires. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, George Lucas, Mark Cuban, Oprah Winfrey. They are all billionaires and they all graduated college. Bill Gates, Michael Dell, Mark Zuckerberg, Kim Kardashian. They are also all billionaires but none of them graduated from college. Richard Branson, Jay-Z. They are both billionaires but neither of them even went to college. So, this proves that a college degree is not required to become a billionaire. So if that is the case, what is needed? It's clear that business management skills are required. Although most of our listed billionaires learn these skills on the job by actually starting and running their own businesses. And to be fair, we accept that business management skills can also be learned at college. However, there are other very important attributes that every one of these billionaires possess. Attributes that are needed to succeed at the level they have, and yet none of them are taught at college. Chapter 5: Billionaire Attributes and Habits that are not taught at college. There are quite a few of these billionaire attributes, so we will break them down into 5 categories. The categories are mindset, habits, curiosity, people skills, and money management. Let's deep dive into each one of these. Number 1. Mindset. One of the most important factors in becoming ultra wealthy is possessing a success mindset. Billionaires have this. People who struggle in life generally don't. Mindset is not one thing. It is a series of ways of thinking. Here are some of the key elements of a billionaire's mindset. They believe that they create their life. They do not believe that life happens to them. They have a clear vision of what they want in life. They have a mindset that they can reach that vision through setting and achieving a series of goals. Talking of goals, billionaires truly believe they can achieve their goals. This doesn't just happen automatically. It takes work. They constantly work on convincing themselves that they deserve what they want and that it is coming to them. Number 2. Success habits. It's not just mindset that is important. Billionaires have billionaire habits. Here are some examples. They constantly step out of their comfort zone. Getting a job and sitting tight for 40 years is safe, and yes, very comfortable. Starting a business is hard and thoroughly uncomfortable. Yet great riches reside on the other side of that discomfort. They take constant action. They do not procrastinate or wait until everything just feels right. They just do it. They begin now and then fix things on the way, learning from their mistakes. They are driven and have a relentless work ethic. They take responsibility for everything in their life. They accept that their actions create their life, good or bad. They constantly look for opportunities. Their radar is always on, and consequently, they find these lucky breaks and openings. They fail often. This is worth mentioning as college teaches us the opposite. College teaches us to get the best grades, get the best scores in the exams, and never fail. However, billionaires know that you must try, fail, and then try again to be successful and wealthy. They know that you learn by failing. They are persistent. This goes hand in hand with failing. They're not deterred when something goes wrong and keep moving forward regardless. Number 3. Curiosity. If you run into a person who thinks they know it all, you can guarantee they are not a billionaire. This is because billionaires admit that they don't know it all. They ask a lot of questions and are always curious. When starting a business, they ask questions such as, what am I trying to solve? How can I make this better? Who is doing this already that I can learn from? Once started, they always look to someone achieving a level above them and ask, what are they doing better than me? How could I learn from them to help me succeed more? They keep asking questions even when they are at the top of their game. How can this be done better? What extra value can I bring? They also understand the importance of constant learning. Many of us spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on college and then never pay a penny on learning again. Wealthy people are always learning from books, articles, podcasts, or courses. The wealthy are always learning because that is what leads to growth, ideas, and opportunities. Number 4. People skills. Call it charisma, presence, or something else. Our 12 billionaires all have great people skills. The subtle art of getting along with people is so undervalued and not taught at college. Wealthy people have honed this art. They understand how important it is to get along with people because people do business with people they like. Wealthy people know how to get along with people. They know how to deal with difficult people. They know how to get the best work out of their employees. They know how to create a network. The wealthy understands the power of mentors. A mentor is someone who has achieved more than you that you can follow, to learn from and use as an inspiration. They seek help from high achievers, and once they have achieved success themselves, they offer the same service to those coming up below them. Number 5. Money skills. The sad fact is that college will not teach you how to deal with money. This is one of the biggest reasons why most of us will never become truly wealthy. You won't be taught money management throughout your schooling, and for better or for worse, everything you learn about financial management will be from your parents. If your parents are skilled with money, the chances are you will be too. If they are not, nor will you be. The wealthy have great money management skills. They know how to stay out of debt and use debt to their advantage, how to invest, how to reduce taxes, how to track earnings and spending, how to track their net worth, how to manage credit cards and high interest debt. Chapter 6. Summary. So, to summarize, college gets us qualifications, and these qualifications get us a job. However, although you can do well getting a job, to be truly wealthy, you must own businesses. Business management is tough, but can be learned on the job. However, what is more important than job qualifications and business management skills are the 5 attribute categories that our 12 billionaires possess. These attribute categories are mindset, success habits, curiosity, people skills, and money management skills. And as we have discovered, none of these attributes are taught at college. So, if you're not a straight A student, we hope that this offers some hope to you. Graduating college is a worthwhile endeavor and should be encouraged. However, it's not for everyone. If you're one of those people who do not do well at academics and you cannot afford to go to the best college, hopefully this video will help you. You have now seen examples of notable people that have earned billions of dollars without having a degree. You have also learned what attributes and skills they possess that have propelled them to great wealth. Our hope is that you can use this as inspiration for you to achieve the same. We thank you for watching. If you want to learn more about how to get rich and maintain a wealth mindset, click the videos on the screen.